好，那基本上同学们应该都在线上了，所以我们接下来呢，我们就开始进入我们的这个时段。好，我们接下来的是英文 ，OK， 因为我们这一次考试是考4科，那就是华文、英文、马来文、数学。好，刚刚我们讲解的是马来文，那现在我们要进入英文。明天预告一下，我们会上华文跟数学，OK，敬请期待。好，那今天呢，会给大家上课的是我们的英文老师黎福才老师 ，Christopher 老师。好，那现在呢，我们就用掌声 ，OK， 好，这个欢迎。那同学们其实右下角有一个 reaction， 同学们点击一下，你可以按掌声，或者是用爱心，或者是用赞然后这个来迎接我们的英文 Christopher 老师。好 ，Christopher 老师，请。
Okay, a very good morning to all of you who are here today. So thank you for being here. Maybe you are here in a very happy mood, or perhaps you have been forced by your parents. Okay, no matter what the reasons are, okay, I'm glad that all of you are here. There are around 346 of you. Okay, so today the very reason why we are here is because of English. Okay, it's because of English. So if you look at what I've written here, it says, does it even matter? Okay, perhaps some of you like English, some of you not that much, right? But then again, you must always remember, okay, no matter you like English or not, no matter you are good in English or not, it is necessary. Okay, it is necessary. Okay, so before we even start to talk about the placement test, right? Let's do some warm up. Okay, my name is Mr. Christopher. Okay, not Chris, stop her. My name is Mr. Christopher. Okay, my Mandarin name is Li Futai. Okay, I'm sure many of you here, you have English name as well, like mine, Christopher. How many of you, your name is actually Christopher? If yes, you can type in the chat box. I want to see who shares same name as mine. Okay, now those with English name, perhaps you have Jordan, Jasmine, Michael, Megan. Do you know the meaning of your name? What is in your name? Okay, let's find out about mine. Okay, so according to the dictionary, my name is actually derived from a Greek word. Okay, it means Christophorus, or bearer of Christ. So I am someone who is supposed to preach Christianity, but interestingly, I'm not a Christian. Okay, I'm a Buddhist. So that is the meaning of my name. How about you? Do you know the meaning of your name? So if you do not know about the meaning of your name today, do yourself a favor, go back, use your dictionary. I'm not sure if you have used your dictionary before. Use your dictionary, find out about the meaning of your name. Okay, I'm sure your parents have given you your name for a reason. Okay, so that is the beauty of English. You get to know the meaning behind the word, the origin of the word. Okay, now food for thought. Now food for thought means I want you to think. Why do we call breakfast breakfast? Speaking of breakfast, have you eaten your breakfast? Have you guys eaten your breakfast today? Okay, now can anyone tell me why breakfast is known as breakfast? If you know, you can type in the chat box below. Okay, I'm going to look at the response. Then think about brunch. Think about lunch. Okay, why breakfast is known as breakfast? Can anyone tell me? Okay. Now, if you look at the word breakfast, you can actually break it up into the word break. But let me just annotate a little bit. You can break it up into break and fast. The meaning of fast here is not quick. The meaning of fast here means you don't eat. You don't eat for a period of time. Now think about this. After you have brushed your teeth at night, do you eat? Do you eat when you sleep? You don't sleep eating, right? You can't do that. So you'll not be eating anything. You'll sleep from, let's say, 10 p.m. until 7 a.m. in the morning. So for that few hours, you are fasting. 禁食, sorry, my Mandarin is a bit limited. So the first meal that you take is known as breakfast. You break your fast. That is why the first meal in the morning is called breakfast. How about brunch? Okay, if you can see again, brunch is a combination between what? Breakfast and lunch. So if you have not taken your breakfast and you will not take your lunch, but you want to take something in between, in the middle, so we'll say, or we'll call it brunch. Now, how about lunch? Okay, I'm sure maybe a lot of you have taken your breakfast or maybe brunch. How about lunch? Why do we call lunch lunch? It's because it is a short form of luncheon. Okay, luncheon or luncheon is something that you eat midday, okay, in the afternoon. That's why, well, it's called luncheon. And I'm sure many of you have eaten luncheon meat, right? Okay, that's all for our warm-up. Let's talk about the main event. So why do you learn English? Seriously, have you thought about it? Many of you have learned English since you were born or maybe in kindergarten. Or you have to learn English. Perhaps you don't really want to learn it or maybe you love it. But what is your purpose of learning English? Okay, now let us find out. Okay, later I'm going to push a poll for you to answer. Okay, 投票啊, okay, so you can choose one of these options. The first one, because it is fun. Next one is it opens up more opportunities for you. Then the third one, you say, oh, you know what, it's so easy to learn. The fourth one, because my parents want me to. The fifth one, because it is a must. It is compulsory. Okay, let's find out. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm giving you, let's say 30 seconds. Okay, tell me what is the main reasons you want to learn English. It's okay, there's no right or wrong answer. It could be any of it. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the result right now. Please hold on. Okay, I'm going to share. Okay, half of you have responded. I really want all of you to respond. Okay, all of you to respond because this shows the purpose. Okay, everything that we do, there should be a purpose. Muti. Okay. Come on, hurry up. 8 more seconds to go. There are still around 100 of you who have yet to respond. Okay, those who have not responded. Okay, so far, most of you say you love English or you like to learn English because it is fun. Yes, English, if you ask me, is really easy compared to Mandarin subject, right? Okay. Okay, no disrespect to Mandarin teacher, but yeah, English is actually easier than a lot of other subjects. If you ask me to compare maths and English, of course, English is so much easier. Okay, I'm going to give you another 10 seconds, okay? Okay, so far, most of you say you learn English because it is fun. Then the other one, the other main option that you have picked is because it open up more opportunities for you. Yes, because perhaps after you have learned English, you can do a lot of other things. Then most of you also chose because it is a must, right? You have to sit for it during the exam. Okay, you have to take because it is a compulsory subject, compulsory subject from kindergarten until, let's say, in secondary school. So yeah, we have no choice. But because we have no choice, we have to be better at using English, right? And since we don't have choice, why don't we enjoy it? Okay, let us continue. Okay, please hold on. Okay, so here I'm going to share with you 4 main reasons why you should learn English. I mean, you should improve your English. The first thing first, because English is a lingua franca. So lingua franca means it is a global language. No matter where you go, even in Mandarin speaking countries like China, Taiwan, they still use English. In China, they are gaokao. 30 to 40% of their gaokao is in English. So this goes to show how important English is, right? Now, second main reason, because English opens up more opportunities for you. If you're good in English, you can get better scholarships. You can study things that you want. Later, when you go to, before you go to university, you realize if you want to apply for certain subject to study, you have to be good in English. Otherwise, they will not accept you. So this is something that you have to remember. Okay. Of course, with English, naturally you get better career opportunities no matter where you work. Okay, if you can speak, write, and present better in English, you will get the preferred choice. Okay, you'll get more attention. So last but not least, well, like me, I love English because English is really fun. It makes my life more entertaining. I can watch a lot of shows, Marvel movies. I can read a lot of books. I can listen to a lot of music, okay, in English. Okay, that's it for our warm-up. Okay, today, you guys should know that we learn English because of this, for academic purposes. So why are you here today? Of course, you are here today because of our placement test. So if you can, maybe you can prepare, a few pieces of paper, maybe one piece will do, and your pencil or pen. Okay, get ready. I hope your eyes are peeled and you're all ears. So let's start. But before that, before you even know how to prepare for your English placement test, let's look at this. If you know your enemy and yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. So who said this? I'm sure you guys know this, right? Sun Tzu. So this is what Sun Tzu said. In Mandarin, if I'm not mistaken, it is known as 知己知彼，百战百胜. I think that's it, right? So before we can sit for the test or any test that you want to prepare, you have to know the test. You have to know your enemy. You have to love the test. Okay, so what to expect in your placement test later in a few months' time. Okay, first, as usual, for any English test, you have reading comprehension, 理解文. Then for the grammar parts, we have 3 different categories. The first one is language forms and function. Don't worry, I'm going to show you later. Then we have rational clause. Last but not least, for grammar part, we have preposition, 介词, and we have vocabulary, 生字. So these are the things that you need to master in order to ace the test later. Okay. So all in all, there'll be 50 questions in, if I'm not mistaken, in 1 hour time. Okay, let's look at reading comprehension. So reading means you read to comprehend. Comprehend means to understand. If you just read without understanding something, then well, your reading is not purposeful, 没有目的. Okay, so what do you do? Okay, what do you do? Do you just read first? Okay, or you do something else? Okay, but never mind. I'm going to give you 1 minute to read. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute to read. So let's start right now. Okay, I'll just read together with you guys. A visit to the zoo, and Sheikh Rosan and his family went to the zoo last Sunday. It was very crowded there. We want to watch the animal show. Father said his 2 children, Farid and Farah. So off they went to the animal show area. As they were enjoying themselves watching the sea lions perform, Sheikh Rosan suddenly realized that Farah was missing. Sheikh Rosan told the zoo guards about his missing daughter. Tell us what she looks like, said the guards. Sheikh Rosan answered, Farah is 7 years old. She's about 100 centimeters tall and she has short curly hair. She's wearing blue jeans and a red t-shirt. Don't worry, said the guard. We are sure to find her. Okay, wait, stop. So we have read about the zoo. A family visited the zoo. One of them went missing. But do we know the question? Then only we'll look at the question, right? Is this the correct way to answer comprehension question? No, this is not the correct way to do it, right? So if we answer comprehension question, 答理解题, the first thing that we need to do is what? Imagine you, okay, today your parents tell you, hey, let's say your name is Jaslyn. Jaslyn, can you please go to Eon Mall later? I want you to buy some things for me. I want you to buy groceries for me. And you say, oh, okay, mom, I'm going right now. So you drive your car, you go there, you walk into the supermarket, you push the trolley, and then you think, hey, what did mom ask me to buy? Mom didn't tell me. So you just guess, okay, I think mom needs tomatoes, bananas, pineapple, eggs, a few bottles of water. So you just take everything. So it means you head into the shopping, you head to the supermarket, not knowing where to go, which aisle to look for things that you want. So you get or grab everything to buy. Okay, so maybe when you pay at the cashier, you don't have enough money, or later when you get back home, your mother will scold and yell at you. So this is not the correct way to shop, right? So reading comprehension is just like shopping. You have to have the shopping list, the grocery list, right? You have to ask your mom, hey, mom, what am I supposed to buy? Tell me. So your mom gives you the list. Okay, this is what you need to get. So the moment you step into the shopping mall, you know, okay, now I need to get to this place, to this aisle. I'm going to grab eggs, okay, rice, chicken, and all that. I'm not going to look at any other thing. So that is how you're supposed to shop, right? Then you only buy what are the things that you need, and your mom will be happy, you will be happy, your refrigerator will not be stuffed full. Okay, so reading comprehension is also the same. First thing first, okay, you are supposed to read the question very quickly. Okay, 先读题目. Okay, in fact, you should read the instruction first. Okay, when you read the question, let's say there are 5 questions, 7, 10. When you read the question, okay, I know later when I go into the passage, when I push my trolley into the passage, I know what I'm supposed to look for. So you read with a purpose. 有目的性的阅读. Okay, then you go through the passage. After you have gone through the passage, you read the questions again. Now you'll have a better picture. Oh yeah, just now when I read the passage, okay, I've come across this point. Oh, so I think these are the answers. Okay, so you choose the best answer. So by following these methods, by reading the question first, you will be better equipped at answering the question. And number 4, it says, be careful with words that, with question that has except and not true, because you might end up overlooking certain things. Okay, we'll look at this later. Huh? Okay, check your answers once you have completed all the questions. Okay, never ever get too overconfident. Remember that. No matter how good you are, never ever get overconfident. Okay, check and recheck. Okay, no, we are not going to read the passage first, right? Let's look at the question first. Okay, question number 1, it says, the following attract tourists to Perhentian Island except. So you have to bear in mind that we are going to look at points what attract tourists to Perhentian Islands. Okay, what attract tourists to Perhentian Island? Question number 2, what can one do on this island? What can one do? Okay, the third one, why do tourists dive into the water at the islands? Okay, dive, 潜水. Okay, so remember these keywords. Okay, now let's look at the next. Okay, let's look at the next slide. The word fragile suggests that coral reef. So number 4, we are supposed to look for the meaning of the word. Okay, fragile. Oops, sorry. Number 5, from the passage. Okay, we know that. So number 5, we are supposed to what? Draw conclusion. 做一个结论. Okay, so you see, we have not read the passage. We read the questions first. We know what we need to search. Otherwise, it will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Okay, now let's read the passage. Shall we? We'll do this together. Don't worry. Okay. Paradise in South China Sea. Paradise, 天堂. The Perhentian Islands off the coast of Terengganu offer many places for visitors to stay. There are chalets, hotels, and international resorts to choose from. The atmosphere on both islands is peaceful and relaxing, with their sandy beaches and crystal clear waters. There are also the colorful wildlife and flora of the tropical rainforest. Okay, after we have read this, okay, do you still remember the question? Okay, this marine park situated in the warm South China Sea has beautiful coral reef. They grow close to the beach area. So you see, we are talking about coral reef. sanhu. Okay, then it says this fragile ecosystem. Fragile ecosystem. What does it mean? Maybe you don't know the meaning, but if you recall, when you receive your parcel, okay, on the parcel it says fragile. So what does it mean? So this ecosystem here, okay, this ecosystem here refers to coral reef. Okay, let's continue. Okay, is home to a wide range of beautiful fishes. So visitors often rent snorkeling gear and head into the water to discover a new world. Okay, so they go snorkeling, 浮潜. Okay, then they enjoy the beautiful, amazing view. Now let's look at the last paragraph. If you're thinking of an island paradise, a breathtaking marine park, a private beach of fine white sand surrounded by rich tropical forests, then let the Perhentian Islands fulfill your dream. Fulfill your dream. So it says if you want your dreams to be fulfilled, here you can enjoy a paradise. Okay, it's breathtaking, the view is beautiful, then it's you have your own privacy. Okay, it's very private and is surrounded by lush greenery. Okay, let's look at the next one. They are among the best tropical islands in Malaysia and possibly in the world. If you're lucky, you might see tropical turtles laying eggs in peace on the sandy beaches, or meter-long iguana vanishing into the thick jungle. Okay, so we have read this once. Okay, the question, oh wait, let me just clear this. Okay, the following attract tourists to the Perhentian Island except what? Okay, then what can one do on these islands? Why do tourists dive into the water at the islands? Okay, the word fragile suggests that coral reef is what? Okay, we have gone through all this. Now let us answer this together. Okay, number one, the following attracts tourists to the Perhentian Islands except what? Okay, if you can, please type your answer in the chat box. What is the answer for number one? Okay, if you can, please type the answer, your answer in the chat box. Okay, okay, good. A lot of you chose donkey. Yes, right. The correct answer is D, except 除了. Okay, most people they are there because of beautiful coral reef, white sandy beaches, colorful wildlife, and flora, but not this, right? Not chalets, not because of the hotel. Okay, good, very good, well done. Now let's look at number two. What can one do on these islands? Okay, tell me your answer. Type in the chat box right now. Is it A, go snorkeling and laze around, or B, go trekking and hunting? Is it even mentioned? C, go mountain climbing. D, go fishing and racing. Okay, let's look at your answers. Okay, so yes, okay, a lot of you chose A, very good. That's the answer. Okay, most people go there to snorkel, 浮潜, and laze around, enjoy the view, take in the scenery, relaxing. Okay, guys, when you answer this, you see trekking and hunting, these two were not mentioned, right? So you can eliminate this. Go mountain climbing, this is not mentioned as well. Donkey, go fishing and racing, this is not even in the passage. Very good. Now let's look at number three. Why do tourists dive into the water at the islands? Okay, tell me what's your answer in the chat box right now. Is it A, to get a cool dip, or is it B, to see the tropical turtles? We do see the word, right? Tropical turtles, but are they in the water, or we can only see them when they go onto the beach to lay eggs? C, to learn how to scuba dive, or is it D, to see coral reef and fishes? Okay, wow, a lot of responses, and yes, most of you answered D. You are absolutely right, to see the coral reef and fishes, right? So A, B, and C, these are not the answers. Okay, well done. Most of you are right on track. Let's look at number 4. Okay, let me clear the board first. Oops. Now, the word fragile suggests that coral reef. Okay, this is a bit tricky. It is not really explained in the text. Is it A, home to fishes, B, are easily destroyed, C, grow easily in the water, or is it D, have many sizes and shape? Tell me your answer. So number 4, you can't really refer to the text. Maybe you can, but more importantly, if you're not well read, it will be a bit difficult. Okay, let's tell me what's your answer for number 4. Okay, a lot of you chose B. Okay, good. Okay, yes, the answer is B, are easily destroyed, because maybe some of you recall, right? Boxes, parcels, okay, they slap the sticker fragile on it. So when you are going to shift your parcel, be careful, it's fragile, it's going to break, okay? Okay, yes, that is correct. Last but not least, let's look at number 5 from the passage. We know that, you see, we know that. What do you know? Is it A, turtle lay eggs in rivers? My God, maybe some turtle terrapins, but this is not mentioned, right? 没有提到, right? So this is not right. Then the islands have sandy beaches. Okay, is this mentioned? Yes. Okay, see, the islands have the best resort in the world. Best, was this mentioned? Not really, right? Donkey, people visit the island to see the insect world. Again, this is not mentioned. So if you read the passage and the options that you have, you know that the answers can be quite obvious, right? Number 5, all these are not mentioned. Maybe some of you will pick A, you'll be tricked. Turtle lay eggs, but you didn't see the word rivers. It's not in the river, right? It's on the white sandy beach. Okay, so that's it for the first part, reading comprehension. Be careful, okay? Be careful, don't be too overconfident. Some of you might answer certain questions wrongly because you glance through too quickly, okay? Slow and steady win the race, but don't be too slow, okay? Okay, that's it for comprehension. Now let us move on to the next part, the second part. Okay, but before that, so what did you do just now? Okay, when you were reading, when you were answering this question, you practice skimming and scanning. Skimming and scanning means you read to find out specific information. That's why I asked you to read the question first, right? Always read the question first. Then only when you dive into the ocean or passage, you know what to look for. Okay, then you also guess the meaning of the word from the context, right? Fragile. And number 5, you draw conclusion. Okay, so basically a comprehension passage, these are what you will be doing. Okay, now let us move on to the next part, language forms and function. What is language forms and function, right? Maybe you don't know about this. Perhaps you have learned this before. Maybe it is worded in different ways. Now let us have a look. Okay, look at this situation. Okay, so Ali and Jensen, they were talking about the upcoming test. So Ali said, hey, we have a test next week. So Jensen, okay, he wants to confirm something. What do you think he will say to confirm? To confirm means 确认. Okay, if you were Jensen, what would you say? Maybe you can type in the chat box. Let me have a look at your responses. What would you say? To confirm. Come, anyone? Just say yes. Okay, yes is okay answer. Okay, yes, we have yes. Okay, let's look. Okay, can say you are right about it to confirm. Okay, we have a test next week. Then Jensen say you are right about it. Okay, Jensen could also say you can say that again. Or Jensen can say that is correct. Okay, so forms and function. To confirm is the function, and the forms that you want will be the answers. Okay, so in this part of the test, you will be given a dialogue, okay, or perhaps a conversation. Then they will underline the function for you, and you have to give them the form, the correct form. You'll be given 4 options. From there, you choose the best one. Okay, now let us continue. Then Ali replied, which subject do we need to study? Then Jensen, okay, to inform. To inform means to give information. Okay, give you a hint, it'll be English. So if you are Jensen, what would you say? How would you inform Ali? Okay, perhaps you can type in the chat box. What would you say? we need to study English. Okay. The others, we want to study English. We have to study English. Okay, or you can, yeah, the subject is English. Okay, good, good. I've seen your responses. Well done. Let's look. A simple answer that we can say, there'll be an English test. Okay, you inform Ali, there'll be an English test. Then Ali will say, I have yet to start doing my revision. I'm very worried. My God. Ali said, I'm clueless. He didn't know, right? My God, I didn't even start doing anything. Then Jensen, he wanted to comfort 安慰，给他感到比较舒服一点。So what would you say if you are Jensen? What will you tell him in order to make him feel comfortable? In order to make Ali feel not that bad? What will you say? Okay, come share with me your answer in the chat box right now. Don't worry. Okay, come the others please type in your response as well. Tell me it's okay. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong or right. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay, I see one response. Let's study together. Oh, it will turn out just fine. Okay, very good. We'll do our best and study hard. Okay. Okay, you can do your revision now. Yes. Okay, all these are acceptable, good responses. Okay, here I've picked and say we still have got some time to prepare. Okay, so don't worry, Hakuna Matata. Okay, so that's it. If you look at what we have discussed just now, the function will be to confirm, to inform, to comfort. Then the forms, the answer will be this, right? That is correct. There'll be an English test. We still have got time to prepare. Okay, so far, okay, I'm sure you guys know how to differentiate forms and function right now, right? Now let us move on to the next part. How do we answer the question? Okay, it's going to be very easy. Read the situation given first, because usually on top, okay, it will be written, okay, like just now, Ali and Jensen, they were having a conversation about the test. So when you read the situation, you will get a better picture of what you are going to find out later. Okay, read the entire text or dialogue. Okay, read the underlying functions and choose the best forms from the options given. Again, I would highly advise you not to rush things. Try to attempt all the options, because maybe some of you have looked at A, you think, oh, A is the correct answer, then you just skip and go on to the next question without trying B, C, and D. And who knows, in C we have better answers. So don't rush. Okay, try everything. Okay, then once you have finished, read through the text or dialogue again. Okay, this is to make sure that your forms and function make sense. Right? Okay, if it is a dialogue, everything must be coherent. It must make sense. Otherwise, your answers might not match the whole situation. Okay, so I guess we can practice right now. Okay, so usually in your test, or maybe later in your test, you'll be given a dialogue, something like this. Like here we have conversation between Kelly and Henry. So their situation will be, well, they are at a bus stop. So let us try to do this together, shall we? Okay, Kelly said, we have been waiting for almost 3 hours. The bus was due at 1 p.m., wasn't it? So to confirm, what do you think is the answer? Okay, everyone, please type in the chat box, what do you think is the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, which one should be the answer? A. Okay, you guys are spot on. Very good. To confirm means, well, yes, it was. Okay, the bus was supposed to be here at 1 p.m., but right now, after 3 hours, still no bus. Okay, let's look at the next one. Then Kelly said, yet we have no choice but to wait, since that is the only bus that we can take. Then Henry replied, I wonder if we are the only ones waiting for the bus. I wonder if we are the only ones. Then Kelly to give information. Okay, here is the tricky part. You need to read the line before and the line after. And after that, Henry said, yes, I can see that. I pity the elderly. 可怜 pity the elderly, 老人. So what do you think is the answer here? Okay, please try and tell me in the chat box. What do you think is the answer? To inform. Kelly inform Henry something. Then Henry gave this reply. Okay, I'm going to look at your responses right now. Okay. Some of you chose A, some of you chose B. Okay, most of you chose B. Okay, very good. Yes, the answer is no. Look at all the others. They have the same bus ticket as we do, right? Right, because Henry asked, I wonder if we are the only ones waiting for the bus. Then Kelly informed, no, we are not the only one. She look, we have others as well. Okay, so let us move on to the next one. Question number 3. Oops. Oh, okay, I forgot to create the animation, but never mind. Kelly said, I do hope the bus will arrive soon. I would like to reach home before it gets dark. So Henry to confirm say, I'm sure the bus will arrive soon. Okay, Anwei have no fear. Okay, so guys, when you do this question, I hope that you will try to substitute each option you try. You fit A, after that you fit B, after that you fit C, and then last but not least, you try D as well. Okay, you read it and see which makes perfect sense. That's how you answer forms and function. Okay, so these are the forms and functions that you can actually study. I will ask the teacher in charge to send this over to you later. You can revise this on your own. Okay, now let us look at the next one, rational clause. So what is rational clause? So this is what rational clause look like. This is the third part. So rational clause is basically a passage, then there will be blanks that you have to fill in. But don't worry, there will be options for you. So read through the passage. Okay, there are options, right? I told you you have options from A to D. Then if you're not sure, you can eliminate from the options those which you know they are definitely wrong or incorrect. So that's how you do it, right? A, B, C, D, I think C and D, they're not that correct. I'm going to eliminate C and D first, then you are left with A and B, so you can think about it, A and B, which one is correct? Okay, so but don't guess, try your best to answer. Okay, so choose the best answer that would fit each blank. Okay, if you cannot answer a certain question, don't freeze and don't stuck at that place. No, don't do that. Go on to the next question. You can always go back. Okay, last but not least, read the entire passage again to make sure that your answers make sense. Okay, let's try to do this, shall we? We're going to play a quizzy game. I know only 100 of you can join, but it's okay. The rest, those who couldn't join, it's okay. We'll do it together. Okay, please hold on. Okay, let me just share the link with you guys. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Okay, we are going to do this first. Okay, I'm going to start a live quiz. We'll do this together. Don't worry, there are only like 7 questions. Okay, I'm going to paste this link in the chat box right now. First come, first serve, okay? If you can, please join, type in your English name. Okay, I'll be waiting for you guys. Once we hit the magic number 100, we'll start. Okay, those who couldn't join is okay, but those who have joined this round, later we have another round, so please let the others join, okay? Okay, everyone, please click on the link and join. Oh, wait, sorry, guys. Oh, okay, now everyone has the link. Yeah, I've just sent the link again. Sorry, everybody. Those who didn't get to join, it's okay, okay, it's okay. Oh, we can have that many. Okay. So far, we have 154, 6, 7, 8 participants. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you 1 more minute, then we are going to start. Hopefully, all of you can participate in this game as well. Okay, I think maybe we can't proceed with more than 100, right? Now let us start. Okay, those who cannot join, it's okay. Refer to this screen. We are going to do this together. Let's start. Ready? Okay, rice like wheat and corn must be what before it can be eaten? Which one? Which one do you think is the answer? Tick tock, hurry up. Oh, okay, so many of you can join. Okay. Clock is ticking. Hurry up. But don't rush. 5 more seconds to go. Tick tock. Okay, let's look. The correct answer is cook. Okay. I'm going to explain right now because rice like wheat and corn must be. So after must be, this is passive voice, 被动句. So here we have to use past participle. So cook. Okay. 75 of you who have done, well done. Now let us move on to the next question. But wait, you see there's always clue, right? 一定有提示的. Okay, so let's look at the next question. Get ready. In some parts of Asia, rice forms up to 85% of the main diet. There are many reasons what blank we should eat less rice.
Yeah, Christopher, you didn't share your screen, so I think we can see the progress.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, I paused the screen. Okay, so let's look at number 2. Wow, a lot of you answered this correctly. Very good. Okay, those who didn't answer this correctly, it's okay. So in some parts of Asia, rice forms up to 80% of the main diet. There are many reasons. So this is the keyword, reasons. So we use the question word why we should eat less rice. Okay, well done. Let's move on to the next question.
Yes, sorry for interrupting. For those cannot join the quiz, you can type your answer in the chat box, okay?
Okay, time's up. I saw some of you type your answer in the chat box. So let's look at number 3. Oh wait. Okay. So one of them is because 1 bowl of cooked rice, what equivalent to 10 teaspoons of sugar. The answer is. Why is that? Okay, because we have the keyword one of them. So that's why we pick the answer is. Okay, so I think most of you answered this correctly. Well done. Now let's look at the next question. Okay, ready? Number 4. Okay, thus it is best to what? 1 serving of rice and increase the intake of vegetables, lean meats, and fish. Okay, you can type in the chat box as well for those who are not in the game. Okay, I saw 3 answers. Reduce, reduce. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, time's up. Yes, most of you chose the answer reduce, which is correct. It's very direct because of the word to. So after to, we use base verb because this is to infinitive. So we use base verb to reduce. Okay, well done. A lot of you answered this correctly. Those who didn't answer this correctly, it's okay. Let's move on to the next question. This cannot be too difficult. Rise, what? Ourselves, himself, myself, itself. Okay, you can type your answer in the chat box. What do you think is the answer? Time's up. Okay. For the responses as well. Okay, good. Okay, yes, most of you answered this correctly. Okay, for this question, we are looking at reflexive pronoun. So this cannot be too difficult, right? Rise is non-living, right? That's why ourselves, himself, and myself definitely wrong. 就错了, right? 因为帆不是生物, so we can only use itself. Okay, well done, most of you. Now let us move on to the next question. Okay, the others, you can type your answer in the chat box as well. When you cook blank sauce, you automatically eat less, right? So what's the answer? Less, least, lesser, lessen. Okay, time's up. Let's find out what's the real answer. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, the answer is less. Yes, when you cook less sauce, let me just scribble something here. You cook less sauce, you automatically eat less rice. Okay, maybe some of you chose lesser. Now the difference between less and lesser is that less is usually for quantity. Sumo. Okay, lesser is usually for quality. And the next thing that you can refer to, we have parallel construction. 它的构造非常相同一样. So when you cook less sauce, you automatically eat less rice. Okay, so now let's look at the last question. Let's see how many of you can get all correct. Let's go. You can blank choose to eat fruits or desserts before each meal. Five seconds. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, most of you answered this correctly also. Okay, guys, very, very good. Well done. Now you can blank choose to eat fruits or desserts before each meal. Now, if you look at this, if you look at the options, it's obvious that and is definitely not suitable, right? You can and choose, that doesn't sound right at all. You can to choose, that's not the answer, as well as but. So here we want the adverb 副词. You can also 也可以 choose to eat fruits and desserts before each meal. Okay, that's the end of our quiz. Okay, wait, let me just now I saw many of you answer this correctly, right? So well done to those who have aced this test. Okay, Chong Juming, Desmond, Cass, Yi Heng, Yen Roy, sorry, Chi Fa, Brandon, okay, Ming Feng. Okay, a lot of you did very well. Okay, well done. Okay, so that's it about rational clause. Now let us continue and return to our main screen, the PowerPoint. Okay, we are running out of time. Okay, please hold on. Okay, that will be the third part. Now let us look at the fourth part, preposition. Okay, preposition. Okay, hold on. Wait, okay, yeah, preposition. What are the preposition that you know? Okay, these are the preposition that you have learned like since primary school. These are 介词. Okay, I'm just going to touch and go right now. Okay, like Mr. Johnson parked his car behind the yellow sport car. So preposition. So here we are going to focus more on preposition of place. 地方介词. Okay, behind the yellow sport car, right? This is Mr. Johnson. So his car is parked behind the yellow sport car. Easy peasy, right? Let's look at the next one. Ronaldo and Messi, yeah, they're best friends. Spend their time fishing by the river. Okay, so you see they are fishing by the river, right? Not in the river. Okay, maybe you can do that, but yeah, here according to the picture, it is by the river. Okay, now can you please tell me what is the best preposition that we want here? Okay, type in the chat box right now. Michael, place the books what? The table. What do you think is the answer? I'm going to look on. Okay, yes, this is quite direct. On the table, right? Because it's very obvious it is on the table. Now let us look at the next one. Okay, Beckham was leaning blank a huge tree. Okay, be careful. Look at the keyword. The keyword is leaning. And look at him. He's leaning. He was leaning. So what is your answer? Type in the chat box. On, against. Okay, very good. Most of you answer this correctly. Yes. Okay, the answer cannot be under, right? Or on. That on you'll be on top of the tree. The answer is against a huge tree. Okay, leaning against, counter. Okay, the next one. Sorry. Look at this. Some children are swimming. This is very easy, right? Okay, I'm not going to ask you to answer. They are swimming in the pool. Cannot be under the pool. Under the pool, then they are in the ground already. Or it cannot be on the pool, then they are hovering. They are like flying or levitating. Okay, so that is for preposition of place. Now let us look at preposition of time. Okay, 时间介词. Okay, very similar to preposition of place. We still have add on, but we use it differently. Let's have a quick look. The parcel arrived before lunch, right? Now, I think every day there'll be someone ringing your doorbell, ding dong, oh, I'm from JNT, then they'll be calling your name. Yeah, so it arrived before lunch. Then they arrive in the evening. So for the day of the time, you say in the evening, in the morning. Okay, now let's look at the others. Okay, our meeting started at 11 o'clock. The department store is closed on Sundays. We have to hand in our homework by next Tuesday. Okay, here we use the preposition by because we say before that. So by next Tuesday, we have to hand in our homework. Otherwise, we are going to get an 0. Okay, let us try to do this together. Number 1, you can type in the chat box. Okay, type your response in the chat box. We usually visit our grandparents what? Blank the weekends. Okay, what's your answer? Is it A at, B for, C since, D in? Which one is the answer? Let me have a look. Yep. The answer, wait, my mouse is missing. Yes, the answer is at. If you can, try to underline the keyword. The keyword will be weekends, right? Weekends. So at the weekends. Okay, now let us look at number 2. The scrumptious dish was cooked blank my mother. Is it on? Okay, type in the chat box at, by, or from. Okay, let's look at your responses. C, yes, a lot of you answered this correctly. Yes, the answer is C, by my mother. So this is actually passive voice, right? By my mother. How about number 3? I met Alice blank the supermarket yesterday. Is it A, after the supermarket? Where is that? Can be anywhere. On the supermarket. Wow, you guys are meeting on the roof. Very, very special place. C, for the supermarket, or is it D, at the supermarket? Okay, what is your answer? Okay, this is also quite direct. The answer is at. The last question. How far is the cinema blank the bank? Cinema bank. So how far is the cinema? Can be anywhere. The bank. So what is your answer? Okay, let me look at your answer. Yep, most of you answered this correctly. It is from the back. So guys, remember you have to focus more on preposition and especially preposition of location, place, or preposition of time. But of course, you can read the others as well. And that brings us to our final part. Let's take a breather, shall we? Okay, I know time is almost up, but stay with me, okay? Okay, stay with me, bear with me for another 5 to 10 minutes. Vocabulary. Okay, how do you answer vocabulary? It's actually the same like rational clause. Okay, for vocabulary, you'll be given options as well. So read through the passage, look at the options, okay, choose the best answer. If you cannot answer the question, skip it and read again to make sure that your answers make sense. Okay, now the best tip to answer vocabulary question. Okay, I hope you remember this. If you don't read widely, it will be a bit difficult to answer this because unlike rational clause, vocabulary tests you on your command of your words, the vocabulary, 生字. Just now, rational clause is more on grammar, 就是语法. Okay, so you have to read voraciously. Okay, now let's say I want you to answer this. Okay, let's play another quiz, shall we? Okay, hopefully this time all of you can join immediately. Yeah, please hold on. Okay.
I'm sorry, Christopher. We have a reminder. I think the time is quite
Oh, okay. So time's
Yeah.
up. Okay. So
yeah. But you can have your conclusion. Sorry for that.
Okay. So guys, sorry for I believe we cannot play this game today, but it's okay. At least we play once, right? So never mind. Just have a quick look. Everyone. So here the answer is enjoys. Okay, why? Because everyone. This is singular. Then we pick the vocabulary with the singular verb, enjoys. So everyone enjoys playing futsal. This is why many of the schools in Malacca have decided to organize a futsal tournament in Malacca. Students between the ages of 13 and 18 may. So may is a model. So after that, we want a verb. So here, may participate. Participate means 参加, take part in it. The teams are allowed to have 10 players each. Each game will take 16 minutes. The organizers 举办当局 expect 就是意料 at least 15 teams to participate in the tournament. Okay, next one, the tournament 比赛 will be held. Okay, here guys, you see will be held. Will be, then you need to choose past participle. 会被举办 will be held at the newly built parquet courts. These are of international size and have recently been opened to the public. There is space for at least 500 spectators too. Okay, here you pick to watch 500个观众 to watch the game. So that's it for parts that you have to remember. Okay, so if you want to ace in your English, besides doing a lot of questions, you have to read a lot because reading is a passport to countless adventures, right? Not only for tests, you can, if you're good in English, you can go so many places, you open up so many doors. Okay, if you are still here with me, well done. Okay, give yourself a pat at the back. Okay, now let's recap what have we done so far. Okay, so remember you have to prepare. You still have 2 to 3 months. So those who say, you know what, I'm not going to do well in English. No, don't say that. You still have got time. As long as you don't give up, as long as you start doing something, you still have got time. Okay, remember to focus on reading comprehension, then language forms and function, rational clause, preposition, remember, and vocabulary. Okay, so here is some tips. Here are some tips on how you can improve your English. Okay, of course, you can watch a lot of English programs, those which are suitable for you. Okay, documentaries, those which are good. Okay, listen to English songs. Yeah, I know maybe some of you, a lot of you are K-pop fans. Maybe a lot of you listen to Mandarin songs, but why don't you try English songs? They're equally good. Okay, I recommend Ed Sheeran's. Okay, read voraciously. Read voraciously here means to read a lot. And here's a secret: if you read voraciously, you don't really need a teacher. Okay, just kidding. But yeah, if you read widely, voraciously, you'll be very, very good. Okay, start a vocabulary book. Okay, this vocabulary book is like an empty exercise book. You read your book and you notice certain lines that are beautiful. You can copy these so-called beautiful phrases, words, put it inside your vocabulary book, write the definition, 意思, and copy the example. And try to use it maybe in your conversation. Talk to yourself in the mirror. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but it's good to talk to your parents using what you have just learned, or talk to your teachers and friends. Okay, now you have input, you take in all this, you need to have output, right? Output is to have English conversation. So the next time when you have English lessons, okay, when your teacher wants you to answer, raise your hand and try to answer. You can even speak after your teacher have allowed you to unmute your mic. You can speak, or you can type in the chat box. Okay, try to use the language. If you don't use it, well, it's going to get rusty. Okay, practice writing. Okay, practice. You see, you have started your vocabulary book, right? You have read voraciously, so you have to try to practice. Okay, write what you have learned. You try to use what you have learned. The more you use it, it will be yours. It will be yours. Okay, sing songs. Okay, I love singing songs. Last but not least, start your own podcast if you want to, but it'll be in English. Okay, so final thoughts before I leave. Always remember that English, trust me, with English, you can open up a lot of doors. You can go anywhere that you want. Okay, and it is always a work in progress. No matter how good you are, or no matter if you think, you know what, I know nothing about English. Well, you are never too late. Okay, you are never too late. And when you invest a lot of time in English, you'll get a lot of reward later. Okay, so thank you for watching. I guess that's all from me. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to the host, the teacher, and all the students here today. Thank you very much everyone for listening. Goodbye.
Yes, thank you, Christopher. OK， 好，同学们，来，我们用掌声或者是这个thank you，然后跟我们的 Christopher 老师说谢谢啊。